My favorite thing is I tell people I'm from Eastern West Virginia, which is the beginning of the American South. I got every direction but north. I actually wrote it. I started writing it right after I dropped out of flight attendant school. I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. I really wanted to write songs. Oh, I was writing songs. I wanted to be a musician, but I didn't really feel brave enough to do it. And so I decided to quit. And I wrote this song, which is sort of a goodbye to like touring around in your car and busking on the street and all the stuff you do when you like first start playing music. It was a farewell. And then 5 or 6 years later, I started feeling a little better. And the song was just sort of waiting for me to be finished and to like get back to it. But mostly it's about being a failed flight attendant. I don't stay out late much anymore. Most nights I'm in by 9 or 10. And I don't rant and rave after a drink. You could say that I am saner than I've been. Used to cry at the drop of a hat. Used to feel every single thing. I would crawl on my knees through broken glass, trying to feel a different kind of pain. But I don't dream quite as hard anymore. All the world don't feel as big as before. You're such a loose cannon. You're such a loose cannon flying high. I always wondered where you'd land. Traveled around for a couple years, but the road, it was never a good fit. Every town it felt new for a couple days, and then I'd fall into that same old shit. Now I live somewhere not so far away. Still it feels just like a different kind of world. From open fields and late night driving, but I swear I am that same old girl. I just don't dream quite as hard anymore. All the world don't feel as big as before. You're such a loose cannon. You're such a loose cannon flying high. I always wondered where you'd land. Born with no hollow bones, so you know that I was never one for flying, I suppose. I was falling to that crash-landed heart. Tried to pull myself together, but in the end I fell apart. And now I don't dream quite as hard anymore. All the world don't feel as big as before. You're such a loose cannon. You're such a loose cannon flying high. I always wondered where you'd land. You were such a loose cannon. You're such desire to lose.